My name is Wobbly Wobbly, and I have a question. You see, when it comes to Wobbly Life, I have done basically everything that you can possibly do. I have completed every single job in Wobbly Life City. I found every single present, I've unlocked every single outfit, and I've even done everything that is completely unusual. I've flown to the sun to prove that we're living in a simulation. I've proved that Grandma is actually a clone, and then I fed her to Louie the monster. But I have one final question left to ask. Can you still play Wobbly Life if the entire world is flooded? You see, when it comes to Wobbly Life, I like to be some sort of scientist, if you will. And one question I've been having is, can you do the Quizmaster's quiz if the entire place is flooded with water? Huh, now this is kind of odd. The water has stopped just short of the Quizmaster's quiz building, but I'm still technically underwater. Okay, let's keep the camera above the water, the invisible water. Let's take the elevator up. We're gonna go up there, and what I want to do is I want to start the quiz and then have the flood happen and see if it all still works while we're under the water. I have no idea what's gonna happen. How do I even get to the Quizmaster? We haven't been here in years, ages even. I must know though, I am very curious, for scientific purposes, of course. That was the wrong button. This one, probably go up, not down. We just came from down, we gotta go up. Okay, so right through here is the Quizmaster game show. Now, I'm not going to start it yet. Instead, I'm gonna wait for the flood to slowly rise up to this level.
A few moments later.
Okay, you can see the water is sort of in here. It's about that high. But if I put the camera down, we are underwater. I'm gonna go a little bit higher here. Okay, the place is completely flooded now. We are completely underwater. Let's go ahead and start the mission and just see what happens here. This is for science. We must know science. Hey, do you want to be the next contestant on our quiz show? Hey, how about get some scuba gear up in here though, huh? Let's go ahead and accept the job and see what happens. Okay, we're underwater still. It's actually working. Welcome, folks, to another episode of Everyone's Drowning on the Game Show. Your host, Quizmaster. The wonderful wobbly quiz, he says. Sir, you have an issue here. We're all drowning. Our newest contestant looks to be ready for the brain power show. Brain power. If they can answer these 5 questions. Is that a microwave underwater, bud? Don't plug it in. We might get electrocuted. You know what? I'm gonna try to answer. Oh my goodness, I can't read this. What is the name of the TV studio? Wobbly Network, Wobbly Video, Wobbly TV, or Wobbly Media? I think it's Wobbly TV. Let's try to answer all these correctly. Oh, I got it right. No, it's so hard to read. Yes, you're absolutely right. Next question, please. Oh my goodness. When? What, man? Oh my goodness. Silver, diamond, uranium, and gold? What is the most valuable? Uranium is the most valuable. That's gonna be D. That's gonna be D, Quizmaster. Uranium is the most valuable metals in the world. I can't even read the question. I just have to use the answers to the question as context clues to figure it out. All right, here we go. Next question. Let's see what it is. Can I read it? I see polar bears, seals, penguins, and walruses. What animals live in the ice caves? That's gonna be penguins. That's gonna be a C for penguins. I'm really testing my wobbly knowledge today, aren't I? I'm up to 3 points. How many points do I need to beat the quiz? I'm starting to get a little nervous. There's more questions. Oh my goodness, how long does this go? Oh boy. Oh no, I'm gonna mess up one of these, aren't I? Oh, I can't even read this, y'all. What is the something? It's so blurry. Perfect Paradise. The Fast Paradise Island. Oh, it's gotta be Paradise Island because that's the only name I recognize. It's not Jumpy Jumpers, that's for sure. Perfect Parachutes? What is that? I'm afraid that's not the right answer. Well, maybe if your game show wasn't underwater, buddy, I could read the screen. Now, whose fault is this, really? It's my fault. I did this. I didn't even know what the question was, but I did this to myself. Okay, well, question 1 has been answered. Yes, you can actually still do this mission if it's underwater, as long as you have a mod that makes you not drown. So, there's that. Now, for my next question, I want to know, can we feed Louie food if he's completely underwater? Now, some items will disappear if you're underwater, but luckily, we still have some ores here that are immune to the water, thankfully. All we have to do is get Louie in his cage by accepting the job, which is way up there. Okay, let's head over here. We're gonna open this door and flood the entire place. I'm sure everyone's fine with that. Sorry about that. Also, they want us to feed them toxic waste barrels. Will that disappear in the water? I actually have no idea. Let's accept the job. Let's do science today, fellas. It looks like they are holding their own in the water. I don't know how I'm gonna drive the car down there in the water, but... Oh, wait. They actually disappeared because they're in the water. When I pick it up, they disappear out of my hands. Oh. Okay, I don't think you can probably do this job if you're underwater, because these barrels will disappear once they touch the water. I'm gonna try to grab one and immediately lift it into the air. Is it in my hand? I think it already disappeared. No, it's in my hand. It's in my hand. Oh boy. I don't know how this is gonna work. I might have to actually cheat this one. And, okay, I got it in there. Let's just do one. Let's test it with one. I'm not gonna fill up the whole truck in case this doesn't work. It already disappeared. Okay, I got another idea. Don't worry about it. We are gonna try to cheat this one. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Grab it. Fly. We gotta fly. Oh my goodness, even flying's hard with this. Okay, I have it in my hands. We are above the water. We're gonna fly nice and slow. The only problem is, how do I get it underneath the water fast enough before it disappears? That is the question. Is Louie even down there in the flood? Can he survive underneath the water? I think he can. Yeah, look, I see his name down there. It says Louie. Does he always have a name tag like that? Is this gonna disappear on me? It actually has not disappeared yet. This is surprising. Oh, and there's Louie's name. It just looks weird from this far. It actually looks like a name tag, like he's a player or something. Let's go ahead and feed him a rock. What happens if you throw up when you're underwater? I must know, for scientific reasons. Let's just see what happens here. He is down here. He is alive and he is breathing. He's eating the food. Okay, and he throws up underwater. Does the water turn green? No, it does not. I have a question. What happens if you flood the entire Area 51, but then shrink yourself down tiny? Does that place flood too? Can you flood Cloud City? So many questions. I need answers to these. Okay, I got the flood to be about this height here. It's just high enough that it's gonna touch that machine there, but we're not underwater. I don't wanna be underwater the entire time. It's very weird over there. So we have learned in a previous video, however, that when I press this button, we're actually not shrinking down, but instead we're being transported to a place underneath the city. It's underneath the world. But what's gonna happen if the entire place is flooded? I must know. For science! Let's just find out, y'all. Let's see what happens here. See, we can take the camera out while we're being zooped. Oh, see, and then you can see that we shrink down. Now we actually are underwater. Okay, because we're actually not where we were when we shrunk down. We're below the city. If you look at the mini map there, we're actually by this racetrack thing. Do hamster balls work if you're underneath the water? I kinda need to know now. First things first, let's press this button here. Okay, that should turn off the fan up there, allowing us to pass onto the hamster balls. All we gotta do is park our little booties all the way up here, and then we can drive a hamster ball underneath the water. Oh, it appears that the vehicles actually disappear when they're submerged in water. There should be like 4 hamster balls here. There's actually 0. I don't think you could ride hamster balls underneath the water. Let's go ahead and just gently float our bodies this way. Let's go this. See, this is weird. It's kind of like a little mirror here, almost like a weird little mirror, a PNG box of a JPEG goes out like that. You can see though, we're completely underneath the world. We are way down here. We're not actually tiny, believe it or not. We have just been transported down there. We are doing a lot of science today. Whew, what should we try next? Let me think. Now, this is very interesting, fellas. They're currently watching the Wobbly Quiz Show, and if you notice on this TV, they are not underwater, but they should be, because the water is clearly, if I take the camera all the way out, you can see the camera, or the water, is well above the building. So this is either a pre-recorded show, or something weird is going on here. Because that should be underwater, 100%. So this guy just said he misses Louie. Understandable. Louie was born here. This is where Louie used to be until he broke free, and now he lives in the wastelands eating toxic waste all the time. However, what happens if I put Louie back in the cage? Does this guy even notice that Louie's back in there? Okay, as you can probably see, Louie's a little bit big and he doesn't really fit in this room, but let's just go ahead and put him back there. Oh, Louie? Wait, well, wait, I just passed out. Wait, what's up? Louie, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, what's happening? Help! Oh, we gotta get out of here. Okay, you missed Louie, bud. Here you go, here, let me help you. Turn around, There you go. What do you see now, bud? There you go. Good luck. You missed Louie. Oh, I was gonna leave that there. Oh, that was a mistake. My bad. I just thought of a question that I need an answer to. Let's head over here to the coming soon space rocket. Fellas, I do believe that in the next update that comes out, I think it's gonna be the space update, which means at some point we're gonna be able to actually get into this thing, take it off into space, and maybe land on the moon or even another wobbly planet. I believe this is going to be their biggest update ever to date. It's gonna be like a whole new game. It's basically gonna be Wobbly Life 2. Now, using the fizz beam, I am not able to pick this up. This is not an actual object. However, there were other non-actual objects that Louie has actually eaten. And the Louie that I spawn in has the ability to eat whatever he wants. So I ask you, friends, can Louie eat the rocket ship? Can he destroy the update before it even begins? Let's go ahead and put him in there and find out what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe. Okay, he does not. Louie, stop. Okay, he cannot eat. Wait, he made a noise. Did he eat it? Did he take a bite? No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna try something completely strange here. I went ahead and taken all the water out of Wobbly Life just for fun. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing. I just wanted to do it. There's a drought going on, okay? In this economy, you gotta do what you gotta do. But can I feed this Louie to that Louie? There's only one way to find out. I must first accept the job, spawn in the Lewis, and then have Louie eat the Louie. Accept the job. Let's fly back and see what happens. Whoa, where does Louie go? Wait, hold on, wait, what? There's Louie. You can see him. He's slowly making his way. This Louie's acting weird, though. He was kind of trying to get away. They are the same Louie, right? Yeah. Okay, buddy, get in there. Huh. Something's going on here. Where's something's happening? Did he just eat Louie? All I was doing was sitting here. I was messing with my mods, trying to get the water levels to go up and down. I was trying to change some stuff around. I might have made I made the water come back. That's what I was trying to do. And all of a sudden, he started chewing. And then Big Louie vanished, and this Louie, he ate himself. Is Louie a cannibal? What did we just learn today? This is kind of frightening. I didn't think that would actually work, if I'm being completely honest. Science is weird. Okay, fellas, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. We learned some interesting things today. We learned we could do the Quizmaster underwater. We learned that Louie could potentially eat Louie. I think that's what happened. I'm not entirely too sure what went down there, but he threw up and then Louie disappeared. So I don't know. If y'all have any more questions about Wobbly Life or things you want to know, let me know down in the comments below. I love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in the next video.